Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker, and we're underway from the bank. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move. Headed right. He's calling his own number again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a design boot. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And the Chargers first down.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Back to Hampton.
First down, Los Angeles.
He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
47-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again is Lamar. And he'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Headed out right. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. 4th down, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He's got it to his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Chargers 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Herbert on 1st down. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. The left side, caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 13
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
First down, Chargers.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
That's another Chargers first down.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now Herbert again. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, ram.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Jackson to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
Now Herbert to throw. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Home to strike. Go. Balin Tiger. Balin 21. Hey.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Into the hands of Ganson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
8-yard pickup. And the Chargers
First down from the 41.
5-9. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Hit some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's
Offense up to the line fast.
Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Hey, go line. Hey, ram. 12. Home to strike. Go.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Go. Set. Hey, easy.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
4th and forever coming up.
Hey, Captain. 380. Crowd right. Hey, 5-9. Balin Tiger.
Looking to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Set. Delta. Set. Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lions. Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go. Set. Hey, cap it. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tough.